Yeah, I know.
Who ran?
Maybe someone will tell us when we go live. Delicious. Welcome to our kitchen today on this Melbourne Cup Day. Cheers. Look at us. We're on our 8th glass of champagne.
Yum. And we're cooking.
Code for water.
Yeah.
Sparkly water. So today we're going to show you how to make some. We hope your horse won, by the way.
I'll just pop it over
I'll
here.
go like that.
Because you know me, I'll go for
drinking by the stove.
Yeah,
well,
drinking by the stove.
Oh,
yeah.
Actually, you'll probably drink mine.
Anyway,
welcome. If you are watching live, you crazy fools, why aren't you at the race or watching them, whatever? But anyway, we're not, so we're still in the kitchen because we love it in the kitchen.
That's right.
So,
and we were so drunk at the start.
We
say
were
hi, I'm
so
Bryony.
And I'm Tracy. And welcome to our kitchen today. If you are watching us live or if you join us halfway through, you won't know this message. Because if they join us halfway through, we will have done this. Comment or put your thumbs up or whatever. See what happens when we're drunk.
I know,
it's awful, isn't it? So today, what are we cooking, Bryony?
We are making polpetti, Italian meatballs.
Polpetti?
Polpettini?
Depending on what size they are.
How big your balls are. Okay.
Polpettini, it's
roasted vegetables, which they're roasting away. We've got some lentils cooking, and we're going to do aioli.
Yeah.
In seconds.
Absolutely.
It's going to
1 minute
amaze
aioli.
you right before your eyes, aioli.
All right, so meatballs. Let's get on with these beautiful polpetti meatballs. So what have we got in here,
We've
Brian?
got pork mince from the butcher, nice quality pork mince. I've just popped in, we make our own sourdough breadcrumbs, keep it in the freezer, and that's got a bit of milk in it. And
we just put the milk in the sourdough breadcrumbs to just make sure that the breadcrumbs are nice and moist as they go in there. The breadcrumbs will sort of keep it really moist and soft.
Yeah, so Parmesan cheese, egg white, and salt and pepper, and some parsley.
Yeah, and some parsley, which we've chopped previously. Brian's going to smush that up.
Smush, that's technical talk.
With clean hands. And these are nice. They're quite soft, these meatballs, aren't they?
They are
but
very soft.
They're lovely. If you get good quality pork and some nice freshly grated parmesan. We're using an egg white because we want only about half an egg. So it's a bit tricky. If you've ever tried to cut an egg in half, that's a little bit tricky.
So if you doubled this recipe, you could just use a whole egg rather than two egg whites.
While you're doing that, I might actually just have a little taste of these lentils. I'm not 100% sure how long they've been on for. They don't look as if they're quite cooked yet because none of them are breaking up. But
yeah, all right. So mix that up. You
ready.
Really have to.
See, that is fantastic.
All right. Well,
that's what we want to teach people.
I'll come and drain those.
That's what we want to teach people is you don't want the lentils breaking up. You want them beautifully whole
like that. Yeah, so lentils need to be cooked in simmering water.
Yeah, not boiling.
Not boiling, so they don't jostle together. And unsalted.
Yes.
So I'll come and drain those and wash my hands because you're going to be the baller. And see how I got in there with the mince and squished it up in my hands. You can't just do it mixing it with
why I get drunk
with a spoon because you
glass at once. Yeah.
All right. So switch.
So while she's washing her hands, do we like to use these little scoopy loops? I call them little. I think they're number 60 scoops, but you can buy number 60 or number 9, whichever way you hold it up. But I think it's number 60. So as you're scooping these, if you can make them as neat as you possibly can, you can just press them down like this, and we've got little burgers already done. So none of this mucking around re-rolling or whatever. You just need to pat them out. So I'm using this part of my
I'm just
hand.
heating up my pan.
Sure.
And I just had to get my drink because it just feels natural.
Does it feel like you're at home? I don't think you're going to get that drunk on water, though, today, but we can pretend.
All right, so getting a nice hot pan.
So I'm just going to squash these down like that.
Yeah,
see how quick those are?
That's right, awesome. Did you say why we squished them? Sorry, I was...
Well, only because we had a little bit of a difficulty in getting all our balls evenly coloured.
Yeah.
So we thought the little burgers like that are pretty cute, aren't they?
Yeah, and they're going to cook, as we say, more evenly. Have we got an exhaust fan on too?
Yeah, I'll go and do that in a second. I'm just going to keep balling. Just get all the balling done. Oh, did you see that one?
Overboard.
That's a naughty one.
Do you want to leave it at that? I think we've got enough for now anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't really. I like doing this.
Yeah.
I'm nearly done.
All right. Well, I'll turn the fan on, shall
Well, okay, no, I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay, you're absolutely right.
All right.
Kitchen one right. There we are. Is that too loud?
I don't want to turn the smoke alarm on. Not that we're burning things. All right. So, super easy with that scooper, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. And this scoop is really great for biscuits, truffles.
I was
your
thinking
little
truffles,
little fish cakes. Yeah, like
not
chocolate.
Not chocolate.
Yeah,
I was
chocolate
thinking of the other
truffles.
truffles.
The
I
other
was like, what
truffles.
would you? Yeah.
No, you wouldn't, would you?
Okay.
You wouldn't use it for the other truffles. Now I'm going to wash my hands.
All right, no worries. So I'm just going to check if I've got some nice colour on there. Getting a bit of a beautiful golden, so I'm just going to give it a little bit longer. And
I'd
apart
go
from
down to about, if I can just say, so that we don't catch a light or... I don't know what I was going in here for.
I don't know. I'm going to check the veggies. Was that
Yeah,
what
I was
you're
going
doing?
to go and get my oven gloves.
I
which are
wanted
over here.
to.
Thanks, Bri.
Yeah, the other reason that we flatten them is so that they cook through quicker.
Oh, look at me.
Look at that, beautiful. What's
I'll
wrong?
carry on.
You got them on the wrong way around. Awesome.
I'll carry on, you know.
It's a good start.
Oh, yummy vegetables. Look at these. Can't see a thing. Hello. So I chose these vegetables. Because they go really, really well together. We didn't do the fennel in the end. If you had fennel, you can do fennel as well, but I've sort of made it a little bit simpler. We've got beetroot, carrots, red capsicum, cauliflower, and zucchini. And I just found when I made up this recipe at home, as I do when I think, what shall I do for dinner? I had some pork mince. I thought, let's make the Italian polpetti and put it with roasted vegetables. These were literally the vegetables I had in the fridge at the time, although I did have fennel. So fennel's actually quite nice with it, but we thought, keep it simple.
Different, yeah.
You know, a bit like Chanel, take off the one thing. Take off one thing before you go through the door.
Yeah.
So this was like take out one vegetable, but you can add fennel in there. They all take about the same time to cook. Woo! Which is really great. I'm just going to just keep the beetroot on a separate sheet of paper.
Otherwise, everything will be.
Otherwise, everything's a glorious pink colour.
And I've just added a bit more oil because it needed it. Pan dried up a bit, and I've dropped the heat so that I've got colour on both sides, and now I'm just sort of cooking it through. All right, it's still quite springy, so I know it's not quite cooked in the middle.
And the thing is that they get nice and sort of crisp on the outside because they've got the parmesan.
And they're
soft
in the middle. So you're getting textural, especially with the roast veggies as well. Show us your mayo.
So I'm going to break an egg, and I've got 1 cup of mild flavoured olive oil.
So that's the Cobram Estate.
The Cobram Estate.
Light.
Yep, light, which is a mild flavour. I'm going to put in 1 extra large egg. Obviously, the best eggs are Charcoal Springs pastured eggs. I'm going to be putting in some Dijon mustard, about a teaspoon of Dijon. This is the way that I make mayonnaise at home now all the time because it's so quick. You don't even need a recipe. A couple of teaspoons of, I use apple cider vinegar, but if you've got white wine or you've got sherry vinegar, that's really good. So this will give it a little bit of sharpness.
I haven't done mayo with sherry vinegar before.
It's just delish. And some salt, good pinch of salt, and a little bit of white pepper. I do like the white pepper in here, not
black. Yeah.
Black. Yeah. The lid's on the wrong things. Put them all over there. We'll just do that later. And I've got a little bit of garlic in my crusher. So you can see at the bottom of the at the bottom of the jug is the egg sitting there. So what we've got to do is with the stick blender is start to whisk the egg before we pull the stick blender up the jug, so that the egg starts emulsifying, starts whisking and emulsifying, taking on that olive oil. So this is a whole egg mayonnaise, and this is quite different from the classic whisking of the egg yolks, then adding the oil really slowly, etc., etc. I like to have my egg cold as well, and then I find that the mayonnaise goes really nice and thick. So it's literally It does need a bit of electricity.
Oh.
But you can see
So you
that
start
egg.
at the bottom,
Yeah.
emulsify that, and then draw it up. Oh, it's just amazing. You don't need to buy mayonnaise. Look how quickly you can make it. Wow. And the colour with the beautiful eggs. I'm going to start taking these off. So can I just, oh yeah, finish your mayo.
You just don't want any other mayonnaise ever.
I just want to show the bounciness in these meatballs. So if I push on the meatball, it's sort of firm but with a bit of a bounce in there. So they're nice and done. I'm just going to pop
I'm just going to use half of this to make into aioli. So I'm just going to, what I would do at home is actually just crush a whole clove of garlic and just sit it in there, because overnight it'll actually
disperse.
Infuse. That was the cameraman with that.
Right.
Yeah, infuse into there. But
can I put these lentils on this tray?
I'll do that.
Are we mixing it up on the tray?
You can mix it up on the tray, or you can, let's mix it up on the tray.
That's what we're doing.
So we've only got half the meatballs, but that's super duper. So we'll just put that. How chefy is
I
that?
know.
Did you see how I've been practicing?
Splodge.
Not. You just
All
put
right.
it on and splodge it. And then I'll get some... so these vegetables, do you want to explain what we did with the vegetables beforehand?
Yes, they have olive oil, salt and pepper, just diced evenly, even dice, and roasted, and not overcrowded on the tray, so you get some nice colour on them. And as we said, keep the beetroot separate. And the lentils...
And they cooked for how long?
40 minutes till they're golden. It's all dependent on your oven, really. But any vegetables that you can use that you like roasted. And then, on the aioli. Beautiful.
Is that lovely?
It is.
You can make your aioli a little bit drizzlier and drizzle it over there, but as you can see, my aioli is fabulous and thick. So that's how I want the mayonnaise, because you can always make it a little bit runnier with some hot water, and then that will drizzle over the over whatever you want it to drizzle over, basically. So this is really, really beautiful. Actually, I might have a drizzle on that, but
you want more of a drizzle?
Yeah. Do you want to just add a little bit of hot water to that, and we can just drizzle over the burgers so that you can see. The cameraman's making signs at me. Where do you want me to go? You don't want me to go anywhere. Oh, a little bit of water.
I know. Well, it's from the tap. I'll add a bit more from
here. Live in the Matters of Taste kitchen. Too many cooks spoil the broth. No, we work so well together. You know, when we're not on film, we actually get on quite well together.
Am I
Did you make a face then?
Did it drizzling this on the meatballs?
Yeah,
Is
but
that
don't cover all the meatballs, but just
Okay.
a drizzle. We can put that under the camera as well. Look, see? See how Bry's drizzle just... No, he can't see at all. Can you see now? That's fantastic. So glad we've got the cameraman to direct us so that we don't make a complete muck-up of everything. But we are hoping that you're going to enjoy these hugely, because they are delicious. You can use a little meatball idea for serving when you're having champagne with your friends. And, which one's mine? The one with most in it?
No. You sculled yours.
So cheers to everyone. Happy Melbourne Cup Day.